Hello Virgo, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your January 2020 love reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you are Virgo. So I'm just pulling a reading card to see what the message is for you for the month. Really from now until the end of January. I am releasing these videos early. What do we have for Virgo, please, angel, spirits, guides? Message for Virgo. Generosity. Obviously there's generosity around Christmas anyway. You might be showing some kindness or generosity. Or you might be showing somebody some kindness. They might be showing it to you. I'm going to pull one more. That's a nice message, but let's see what else we have. Any other message, please, angel, spirits, guides, for Virgo. Okay, we have empowerment. This can be where you're taking control of a situation. Might be where you're feeling your power in a certain situation as well. Taking action, doing something about something. Could be in love. It is time to do something about it. Okay, put those cards there. Okay, angel, spirits, guides, what is the message for Virgo, please? Okay. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. And I think that links with the empowerment, Virgo. Do what feels right. Okay, angels, what is the message for Virgo in love, please? Message for Virgo in love. What does Virgo need to hear from now to the end of January 2020? Oh my goodness. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. There's a theme here, Virgo. Maybe it resonates for some of you. Could be free yourself from the past, free yourself from what's gone on, or free yourself from something that just doesn't serve you anymore. See, it's like this unicorn is caged in. But you feel it's going to jump the fence, don't you? Breaking the boundaries. Okay. Let's see what the cards have to say, Virgo. Have I got this the right way around? So as usual, Virgo, we have the first card, which is the issue or crux of the problem that you're facing. Second card is how you feel about the other person. Okay, we've got the Page of Swords here. Third card is how they feel about you. Then there's the advice from Spirit and outcome, should you take that advice. So Virgo, the first card is out, Page of Swords. So how do you feel about the other person in question? And it might well be somebody you're either involved with or somebody with the potential of being involved with them. We have the Tower. How they feel about you, Virgo. 8 of Coins. Advice from Spirit. 7 of Swords. And outcome, Virgo. Nine of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment card. I'm going to see what the energies are. We're going to get clarifiers for all these cards. Okay, the first card is out. We have the Five of Cups. Oh, Virgo, what is going on here? But, you know, the cards come out as they are, you know. I don't change the cards, you know, the cards are as they are, so it's obviously a poignant message for some of you to hear. Let's go with the Tower, how you feel about another person. Six of Swords. I'm going to pull one more for this. King of Swords. The Eight of Coins, how they feel about you. Knight of Pentacles. Six of Wands. The Seven of Swords. Ten of Swords. This is the advice from Spirit. And the outcome, the Nine of Cups. Ace of Swords, Virgo. Interestingly, I'm not going to put it down, but we've got the Nine of Cups again on the bottom of the deck. So two nines here, one here, one here. That you're going to get your wishes coming true. There's happiness at the end of this journey. Okay, Virgo. Okay. I'm going to start with this. This is the Five of Cups. You see this person who's dressed in black. This is where they're mourning what's gone. There could be regret of something, you know, regretting a relationship, regret what's lost. Something might not be what it was. And this is where someone is just stuck in what's gone. They're stuck in the past. They're mourning what's gone. You know, if you've lost somebody, my condolences to you, Virgo. But this can also be just about regrets, about mourning the loss of a relationship, or mourning the fact that a relationship just isn't as fulfilling as it once was. There are two cups behind this person, which is the present, full of optimism, full of potential. And the twos in tarot also talk about balance. It's time to find emotional balance as well. It is time to engage with the present and move on from what's gone. Because this energy only keeps you unstable. The fives are self-fulfilling. You know, they create instability, keep you unsettled. And it is time to allow yourself to move on, I feel, for some of you. And this is where you are beginning to. This is the beginnings of change. You know, I do call the Page of Swords the Wind of Change card. Beginning to look forward. I certainly feel for some of you, whatever has been lost, this can be where a relationship just isn't as fulfilling as it once was. And there's mourning of what's gone. This is where you're beginning to look forward. This is where you're beginning to make decisions, choices, even have communications, conversations with somebody, even heart-to-heart conversations that you need to have in order to move forward, because the Page of Swords is the beginnings of change, very much linked to new beginnings, and you've got the Ace of Swords at the end. So the Page of Swords, she holds the Ace of Swords. So I feel for some of you there's powerful new beginnings that are waiting for you. The Tower. The Tower is a card of Mars. It is where the universe uses that Mars energy, the force of nature, that pure energy, to destroy something that has kept you stuck. You know, every time I look at the Tower, I see something new, you know, in different cards. And here we have a tower that has no doors. So it is almost like release needs to happen. You need to be liberated from whatever this situation was in order to move forward. And this can be where events might just take over for you. There could have been drastic change in your life. You know, I'm looking at the Seven of Swords. There could have been some deception in love. This is where something needs to change. You need to be realigned with your path, your destiny, where you need to go. That's what the Tower does. It is also, the Tower comes crumbling down as soon as it is tested by that force of nature, that Mars energy, because the foundations of the Tower were never built to stand the test of time. And it might well be when a relationship or something has been tested, it comes crumbling down. That can be a symbol of the Tower as well. Also, truths are revealed, falsities are revealed, masks are revealed, masks are taken off with the Tower energy. It reveals truth. But it also allows you to stand in your light. It releases your light, your truth, and your path forward. It is big change for some of you. Some of you might have gone through a big change, but nevertheless, you need big change in order to move forward. And we have this wonderful card of transition here, the Six of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is about seeing the bigger picture. It might well be this Tower was involved in an Aquarius as well. Could be an Aquarius or Libra, Gemini, an air sign. But as an energy, the King of Swords asks you to see the bigger picture in order to see your path forward now. This is about getting perspective. This is about seeing, making decisions, choices, speaking your truth in order to bring positive equilibrium into your life, positive transition. Because the Six of Swords is all about transition in truth, clarity, having a clear picture of where you're going, moving out of choppy waters, the challenge of whatever the Tower was, into calmer waters now, Virgo. How the other person feels about you. The Eight of Coins is about hard work. And I do feel for some of you, you're not the only one who has found this hard work. I think they have been making the effort, they have been putting in the effort to bring positive change. And there's a sense that, you know, you can overcome, or he or she can overcome this challenge that you both have faced. They want to get back on track. I think that's what the message is here. I think they want to get back on track. And it's taken time. It will take a lot of time, but this is about bringing new foundation, new solidity, new... I do feel what they're saying is honest, but I don't know, the energies that I'm feeling for some of you, it's just... I feel for some of you it's a little too late. Certainly the energies that I'm feeling, they want to get back on track. They want to give something a go. I don't know, Virgo. Certainly with the energies that are coming here, I just feel there is an ending here and a new beginning here for some of you. And it could be linked to whatever this Seven of Swords is. Now the Seven of Swords can be things going on under the surface, can be about deception. Don't deceive yourself now. Don't delude yourself now. It is time to see the truth of a situation. That is what the Tower asks you to do. See the truth of a situation. Learn from that experience. Where is it taking you now? Because this isn't a time for self-sabotage, holding yourself back from truth. From making choices, decisions associated with that King of Swords now. Speaking your truth. The Seven of Swords can also be about deception having gone on in your life. There could have been some deception and somebody might be trying to make it up to you in some way. Virgo, you know, we've got the Ten of Swords here. This is something that cut deep. The Ten of Swords is something that cut deep. And generally it would have been a really challenging energy. My goodness, I'm feeling these cards. And I just feel for some of you. And it's not for everybody. There's just no going back. There's a finality to the Ten of Swords energy. I just feel for some of you that there is a new day that is dawning within you. That is the Ten of Swords energy as well. It is a new day, a new dawn. It is the sun in Gemini. But that is very much about speaking your truth. It might well be things that have been said as well that you can't take back, or they can't take back. Wounds that cut too deep. And I just feel that there is an ending here. That is the advice from Spirit. But Virgo, look, you know, there is always the light, isn't there, at the end of the tunnel, because I feel when you make a decision or choice, and this is a card of realization as well, the Ace of Swords, it is a card of truth. You're being asked to see the truth. There is the truth all around you now. That is what Spirit is saying. It is time to claim your power. That's why the empowerment card came up. Because this is that victory wreath, you know, this is your crown, your self-identity. This is where that crown that you lost, and this is kind of like a crown at the top. This is your crown. The top of the tower is a crown that you thought you lost. You're getting that back, the sense of self, by seeing things clearly, by making a decision or choice. And I feel there is some kind of like a karmic force associated with the Ace of Swords as well. You've been through a real challenge. You've had to climb a lot of mountains, a lot of obstacles, but you're here. This is a sign of the warrior, the sword energy. You've had to push through. But this is where you're bringing that transition into your life. But this is about making a decision or choice, speaking your truth. And I feel for some of you, endings bring new beginnings. And this is where you're going to find your happiness again. This is somebody who is finding happiness that fulfills them on every level possible. The Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment card. So it is saying that this period will pass, this too will pass, and there will be light at the end of the tunnel. You have it in you, and this is somebody who has it in them to switch on now, embrace the new beginning, and make their hopes, dreams and wishes come true. Because the message of the Nine of Cups with the advice, certainly the hand of God, the divine, the universe, is you deserve to be happy, and now is the time to switch on and move towards that happiness. Cut the cord. I feel for some of you there is liberation. Free yourself. There's time to take control of the situation. That can be very much the Ace of Swords as well, in order to move forward to something that is far more fulfilling in your life. So beautiful message, Virgo. Very deep message. You know, the cards are what they are. I'm going to pull a card from the universe to finish off the reading. Yeah. Sometimes the good is hidden, but hey, I feel for some of you everything is going to come clear. Yeah. And remember, we have the two Nine of Cups. I showed you the bottom of the deck of this deck was the Nine of Cups as well. So as soon as you allow yourself to stand in truth, allow everything to become clear, make the decision or choice, speak your truth, you're heading for this. Wish fulfillment. Virgo, I hope it's a wonderful month for you. Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoy January, and I will see you next time. Thank you.